Hi everyone. Disclaimer. This is my first time doing this. I've not written any script or any of that. I'm just going to wing this. Yeah, and it's my first video. Not on YouTube, because I've done a couple, but they were just things I just did. I guess I should share my life more into the area of what I do for a living. Development, software development. My name is Steve. Happy to meet you. So I guess that's out of the way. Now, what are we building? Something very simple. I'm building, I guess I should give you a backstory. As I said, I'm winging it. So I'm bringing in some equipment. I want to enter the music space as a supplier, so to speak, of equipment backline for musicians. So I'm beginning to bring in things. But while doing that, I wanted to begin building small services that should be helping me do some basic stuff. Keeping track of the equipment I'm buying in, how much I'm buying it, delivery costs, customs, all these things, taxes and everything. How much those equipment are going to be bringing in money based off the gigs they will be going at. So small things like that. So I'm going to begin off with pretty much CRUD applications. Who is this video for? It's going to be for someone new to Express. That's a Node.js framework. I'm relatively new to Express. I've worked in Express just once before. Once. I can't even remember the year. Maybe like 2020, 2019. So I'm really new to this. So I'm going to be doing this as two people. Me and all of you. So I guess it's not two people. I have to report myself. I kinda started on the project before all of you, so I'm a bit ahead, but not to worry. All I did was just bootstrap a few things, just the beginning things. So I'm going to take you through what I went through. Yeah, just got an npm stuff, got npm in. Oh, I guess you need npm node stuff. You need node, you need postman installed so that you can test those resources. What else? I guess you need MongoDB, the Mongo, account that you can, oh, you could do it off your local machine. You store everything locally. Personally, I created a MongoDB account, use their Atlas products to start up like a quick class, like a quick DB to begin off. Got in a bunch of dependencies I don't think I will need. But as I said, I'm also just starting. I will be using Mongoose. Since I already started, I guess I'm using Mongoose. Yes, I'm using Mongoose to handle the abstraction of the data layer. What else am I using? I guess I'll show you. Can I show you? Yeah, I think I can show you now. I think I'm going to switch over to the machine display, and I guess you're not seeing my face anymore, so it's going to be that way, over this way, over up. I don't know with these things, I'm just learning. So yeah, let me point this side. I guess the screen is this side. Here we go. I've screen divided my screen, so for postman to just make sure we have everything visible. Yes, it's an npm, so it's an npm project. Starting point, the dependencies I already got in. I did it the basic way, npm init, and filled in all the things I needed to fill in. I'm calling it inventory. Quite the inventive name. Yes, I brought in cost to handle cross origin, I'm bringing .env to handle environment variables. Express is the actual DB. I don't think I needed MongoDB because I've decided to go with Mongoose, which is right here below. I feel to be a better thing. I brought in new ID, but I guess I should uninstall it because I'm not going to use it. As I said, I'm pretty new to MongoDB. I thought I needed to do UIDs for my DB identifiers, but I believe MongoDB does that. I just found that out in the documentation. So, got a node mode as a dev dependency to handle things down here, basically to update on the fly as I work. Yes, we have Postman on the side for that. So maybe you want to figure out the code folder structure. This is just me. I like keeping things organized. So this API is going to handle all my routings, my routers. Common is going to have common things I'll be using. One of them is helper methods. I created the paginator right there. Maybe there's a paginator thing out there, but I created my custom one that I can use when I'm sending collections of data to the front end. Payload is for just basically small things like enums and other stuff, data types I may need, data objects I may need. Handlers are going to just be like basically like how you'd find a controller in any other MVC project. And schemas, they're just going to hold the model structure, validations in there and default values by the Mongoose way. So an index is where everything starts from. So I guess I should take you there. Yeah, so that is the Express project. I come here, pull Express, get the body parts and the course origin and the .env. I don't know why I did this. I think I just got happy feet. Maybe something that's interesting. I tried using Mongoose the normal without the default, but turns out it wasn't working. So I had to attach that. So in case you ever have an issue with Mongoose not finding the connect method, please just attach that. Then yeah, I initialize my applications. Express uses the .use method when you have to pass middleware and any other things you need to pass in. So just .use body pass a JSON. I'm sure this has a lot of other methods you can use, but I'd like to send JSON to the front end. Calls to handle all my cross-site origin issues. This is going to pull all the routes. If I need to add more routers, I'll just have to add more. But right now I'm just having items which I pull in here and add to the route. I prefix it with that, listening to port 300 and shouting it out to the community. Yeah, API is just the routers. It exports routers. So the router is got it from Express as well. These are my controller methods I'm getting. The paginator helper. Paginator helper, I'm using it for fetching all get method by ID and posting an item. So the way routers work is they take in the path, and then from the path they take in an asynchronous callback. The callback takes in request and response. And then from that, the request carries stuff from the front end, like params coming in from the path, body if it is like a post, and it's coming in with items, stuff like that. So yes, an example of a param is right here coming in as a path, and I'm catching it using the params object. That's an example, and that's what I'm using to fetch. The find by ID is my find by ID in my controller. Same with the post, I'm getting everything in the body and I'm sending that through. You may notice I'm using the then and catch for my promises. That's just a personal favorite, but you can use async await. What else? The handlers or the schema, yeah, the schema is that just items. It's handling the data types, the validation, the default values that I may need, the immutables, like the created that. Yeah, kind of looks like how props might look in like Vue.js, for those who are familiar with that. And what else? Yeah, and I think that's it. So I guess the next video I'll just continue from where I'm at. Oh yeah, things are working. So Postmat is here. I was just playing around with we see the get, and we close that off. So you can see my get. If I pass in that ID, stuff comes back to me. If I'm that do not pass the ID and I'm just doing a normal get, it comes back paginated using the pagination help I created for myself. So things come back paginated. That's quite helpful. What else? Maybe the only thing I might need to do is handle the various pages that can come through from either the body. I can pass that through the body of the request or the path, but I think I'll stick to the body just to have that much cleaner for myself and handle that. What else? Post also works, so you can add something new. I want to see that in action. Where is this body raw? Add something in there. So let me just add something that doesn't make. I bought some microphone stands, but let me just add something. Let me call it my drum mic set, microphone set. Let me leave it to that amount, and it was way more than that between me and you, but let's just add that. Pew, it has been added. So in the case we want to check it out and see that it's there, all we got to do is call it out using a get method, and it's right there. Drum microphone set. Thank you, everybody. I think that is it. Sayonara. What other Japanese do I know from anime? Yeah, that's all I have for you.